All right. Why is this thing so blurry? All right. Am I blurry? I'm blurry, right?
Doesn't work for me.
Yep.
Got that 720p.
Yep, 720p. Welcome everybody to the MOFO show. I'm Chaz, and this is my heterosexual wife, mate Ben, and we are doing a podcast. Obviously, because of the coronavirus, we are doing it live stream. Not really live stream because no place wants to let you live stream because they're trying to shut everybody down. Bring everybody down. So what's going on, Ben?
A little amount of money. Not much, you know. Got a little, my ghetto backdrop here.
Nice.
You can have it. I literally bought a king-size bed sheet from Walmart, and I folded it in half, and I thumbtacked it to the ceiling. But it's been up for a few hours and still there. Oh, John's calling me back.
Oh, Johnson?
Let's see this. John Campbell. Do you want to do a video chat podcast with us?
Are you doing it right now?
Yeah, we are.
You have to Google Hangouts on your phone.
Fuck, I literally can't do it right now. That's why I was asking.
No biggie.
John, what are you doing? Sleeping on the couch?
No, I literally just promised myself.
That's for games. All right,
Johnson.
If it were literally as it was coming up to I totally would, but fuck.
Well, Johnson, can you give us put the volume up a little bit, Ben, if you can hear on your end for him?
Yeah.
Can you what?
John, can you give us your input on the whole Khabib situation right now, real quick?
I honestly haven't been super keeping up with it just because I know that fight's not gonna happen now.
It's depressing.
Well, you know that they're holding him hostage in Russia. They said he can't fly.
I mean, not just him, obviously. Everyone is fucking stuck there. It just sucks that he went back there.
Yeah.
It really does. If he would have stayed here, we'd be fine.
Well, if he would have stayed here, he would have got coronavirus.
Made it happen. I don't know why.
I blame Daniel Cormier.
Cormier?
Did he send it back?
No, I don't know. I think he went back because he wanted to make sure his family was okay and all that, which I can't blame him for. But.
Yeah, doesn't he live like everybody in his family?
Why do they think they have no cases over there in Russia?
Because Russia lies about everything.
That is true.
So that's what they said. And like it seems unbelievable when I'm saying it, but
yeah, no.
Fuck.
Apparently, Caribbean islands don't have it either.
Looking to take a fight. Poirier's interested in taking the fight.
I have no interest in Ferguson fighting any of those guys. He just needs to wait till the summer.
You don't like Ferguson Gaethje?
No, just wait till the summer. I want Ferguson Khabib. That's the only fight.
Everybody does.
Do not let that man fight anybody else and risk some kind of injury.
I don't even know. I'm not even worried about Kobe getting injured because he was fighting 3 months later.
That's true.
He literally had full reconstruction. It was 3 months is good, boys. We're going to get in there. And literally fucking demolished Anthony Pettis.
Yeah, he did. He did that.
He really did.
But Khabib is a different story.
Habib?
Yeah.
I don't want any excuses for anybody going into this fight.
Well, honestly, that's kind of why I didn't want... You know what I mean? I wanted this because it's time number 5.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was Tony has an advantage here. He trains in ice. You know what I mean? He's a fucking sociopath.
He is a sociopath.
So he's he was doing this anyway. Whereas Khabib loses out on training partners and shit like that. So he's I'm just going to keep throwing his titles at myself. And then
this is what I do anyway, guys.
He's you guys have been isolating? I thought you guys were just copying the best. So, I mean, there's a lot that can happen. And one of the things that is not in that lot that can happen is Tony and Khabib. So it's disappointing. I don't even think they're going to run the event then.
That's what I'm saying. Don't even do the event.
Yeah,
they're not. Nobody's paying for that event.
That's what I was about to say. There's no audience.
Everybody is though. At the same, you know, like nobody has anything to do but buy this pay-per-view.
You know what would have been great if they were able to do this event and then they could have put it out for free, because they would have gained so many fans from this fight.
Facts.
From Cody Khabib?
Yeah.
Move it to Russia. Move the event to Russia.
If they would have put it out for free and it's the only freaking sport on anything.
Shit.
Actually, I don't know though. Like, we'll appreciate it. Like, the three of us will appreciate what Tony does off his back versus what Khabib does, period. But if I have to pick a fighter and it's like, this is what I want the world to think of MMA, it's not Khabib.
This is true. I was in my fantasy, Tony puts Khabib's face in a blender. And we're all happy.
Oh, that. If Tony wins that fight, I think you're dead on.
Yeah.
But if Khabib just, you know,
mauls him for 5 rounds.
Yeah, I feel like very few people are gonna understand just how difficult that is to do.
Guys,
to Tony fucking.
You guys, you got to think about this though. You got to think about this, that Tony's gonna be so mad if he can't get Khabib that he's gonna kill the person that he's in the ring with. He's gonna murder that person. All that anger is gonna be taken out on them.
It's gonna be like a gladiator event where he's like, this is all you have. He's just gonna brutalize the guy.
I would be scared if I was a fighter. Like,
I would honestly, I think that's the only way that this fight can get more interesting is if you do put a guy like Gaethje, who is arguably, you know, next for the title, and he puts him in a blender. Like if you're Tony Ferguson and you put Justin Gaethje in a blender and finish him the way he has not been finished since Gaethje 2.0, that's huge.
That would be huge. I'd watch it. I'd watch Ferguson Gaethje. Ferguson Gaethje would be fun.
I don't like Ferguson Poirier. I don't want to see it.
What about Ferguson? What's his name? Connor.
I have too much faith in Tony, and I don't want to see Connor lose.
I don't want to see Connor get destroyed.
He's good at losing, bro.
Like, I honestly,
he's really good at losing.
There's certain matchups where it's just like, I don't want to see Connor go through that.
Yeah.
But
I have no faith in him. I don't have faith that Tony doesn't do the craziest shit.
Yeah.
But
if Connor puts out Tony, I mean,
I feel like Tony would literally get pleasure from destroying the face of the UFC. Like he would it would be like a psychopathic, like, bloodlust murder for him.
You need like 4 refs to pull him off.
Yeah, like he would not stop.
Big John McCarthy comes out of retirement.
Yeah, he's like, all right, you guys need me for this one.
But realistically, if the fight goes the way that nobody thought that this would go, like if Connor puts Connor puts Tony Ferguson out cold in the first round, changes the whole world.
Yeah, that would. I mean, that's the thing, is like you can never count that out. But that would be Tony Ferguson going down to one shot or one flurry. That would blow my mind.
I think that would literally turn the world upside down.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
There'd be nothing left to do at that point. You're just like, well, MMA math isn't real. I'm going to bed.
But guys, listen, I got a good thing, but like a good analogy. Like in wrestling, when a guy loses to a guy that's really strong, that guy doesn't lose momentum. You know what I mean? Like Connor can lose, but he's losing to the best. You know, I wouldn't mind him losing to Ferguson. It wouldn't hurt him, because it'd be like, oh, he lost to Tony Ferguson.
What could he do?
I don't know.
How much more could Connor do, or Ferguson?
Like Connor loses now. He's won 1 fight in 3 years. Yeah, he's lost to the best, but this, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't baseball where you could come in second in your division, your fans are happy. Like if you can't be the best anymore, why are you still doing this sport? You know what I mean? So it's almost like he just loses this I'm on top of the world hype.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true.
Like just the way that he's built himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just like Poirier. Poirier can lose. You know what I mean? Gaethje can lose. Yeah. Cerrone can lose to this ego that Connor's built, that I am the very best at doing.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore if you lose to fucking Tony Ferguson, you know?
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, would you rather lose to Tony Ferguson or Bum?
But he's not going to lose to a bum.
And you couldn't give him a bum at this. You know what I mean? Like,
he dropped Donald Cerrone in 40 seconds.
That's true. That is true.
I watch that performance every once in a while. Like, it shows up on Instagram, and it is gorgeous to me.
It's incredible.
Can I say this though? Like, UFC legit. If UFC's on, a match is on, I'll watch it. The whole, like, if it's a good match, like from back in the day, like if they just had a channel that just played the fights, I would stay on that channel all day for some odd reason. Wrestling, I can't rewatch things. Yeah. Basketball, I really can't rewatch things. But UFC, I could always rewatch it.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like fighting's an art form. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not taking away from other sports. Like, those athletes are fantastic. But you know what I mean? Like how many times can you say, "Oh, that's a beautiful shot from LeBron"? Like, maybe you can. Like, maybe I'm just not that deep into basketball. But, like, I'll watch fights over and over again just to, like, see what set that up. Yeah.
I can't even watch a football game on, like, DVR. Like, if I'm not, for any other sport, if I'm not watching it live, I just can't watch it.
It's true.
What's the point? But
you know who's gonna win.
Yeah. But it feels like with fighting, there's so much to watch, and then the more you learn about the sport, the more you can see in the fight.
Exactly.
It's like it becomes more educational every time you watch it.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That's why it's my favorite sport.
It's the only one I can. I can watch football because I put money down here. You know what I mean? Like, I bullshit and I keep myself entertained. But I really can't watch another sport.
Nah, dude, they're doing football highlights on NFL, and I'm like, I can't even watch it. I can't. I'm like, all right, it just makes me depressed. It's like, oh, come on, come back.
They've been playing fights on Saturday nights on ESPN. I've missed the past two. Did you see last week? Last week was supposedly a good lineup too.
Yeah, no, they had both. Did they have both McGregor Diaz fights?
I think they did.
And then they had something else. They had both McGregor Diaz fights.
God, those fights are so good.
There was something.
Those are such good fights.
Like there were, it's crazy. But it shows you, like, it's the only sport you can, like, they're not putting on the Super Bowl from 4 years ago or anything like that. Like, it's the only sport, and I guess they're trying to grow it now that it's their property and stuff like that. But
did you guys hear that ESPN was losing so many viewers? ESPN was losing so many viewers that they're gonna put Disney movies on ESPN now.
No way.
Yep, they're gonna be playing Disney movies on ESPN, and on top of that, they pushed the Michael Jordan thing up because they were losing so many viewers.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be. We should do like a post. Because they're doing 2 episodes a day, so we should do like a quick recap.
Oh, every time, yeah, let's do it. I'm down for that, bro. Because that's going to be amazing. Unseen footage. I'm going to buy that Blu-ray. I don't care. I will buy that 4K Blu-ray. Whatever it is.
It's going to be like $150.
Yeah, it probably will be. More unseen footage. 4 hours extra.
Exactly. All right, John, we'll let you get back to your family.
Yeah, Johnson. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Now I'm going to leave the table. I'm going to be stuck in FaceTime and you're like, yeah, I got this.
I never can.
We're going to do another one in 2 days, so be ready.
All right. Enjoy, guys.
All right, John. Talk to you later.
All right, bro.
Adios.
So, Ben, let's ask you. Let me get your input on all these cancellations, man. Like, what's your input on all this, man? All these all these movies are getting rescheduled. All these shows are getting pushed back. Things might be coming up.
It's crazy that it has to get pushed back a whole year. Like, damn, they couldn't find a weekend. You know there's going to be some weekends with some trash movies.
Yep. Which makes no sense. I mean, maybe they want to retouch it up.
The marketing budgets and stuff like that, because you don't want to be playing trailer for all your movies at the same time. And shit like that, paying for all that commercial real estate and stuff like that. So I guess it makes sense because I mean, just marketing wise, especially for the size of these movies that you're talking about, it's like you can't shortchange any of them.
No, you can't.
But
And
talking about Mulan and Black Widow coming out on Disney Plus, that would be crazy.
well,
Because they're gonna lose so much money.
oh my God, that's what I was about to say. Like they're gonna lose so much money, but
Probably billions of dollars.
well, do you see what? Let me tell you something. Something is going on in Black Widow because they just fired their composer and doing a new composer for the film. So the movie wasn't finished yet so something must be going on.
It wasn't Michael Giacchino, I guess.
No, yeah, they the composer they just had on there, they just fired him. They put a new composer on now. Weird. It's just weird. So I'm thinking they're retouching all these movies and like really putting everything into it. Like I don't know. I the biggest thing I'm gonna be depressed about is Mulan. Like Black Widow, I can always see later. Like I'm excited for it, but not excited.
I want to see on a big. That's like one of those movies you want to see on a big IMAX or Dolby screen.
You know when we go see Dolby.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll release it on Disney Plus and then they'll do a theatrical release
Later down the line.
maybe around like Christmas or something.
Oh yeah, they're probably gonna do that because I mean, people are no matter what are gonna go see the movie theater. What was I gonna say? Mulan is just the biggest disappointment out of all of it. That's honestly, and for me, Ghostbusters as well. But that's something I can always see on Blu-ray. I don't care. That's Ghostbusters. I'm sad about, but that's a movie you can see on Blu-ray. Mulan, like you said, is legit a theater movie, and it's sad that we can't see it right now.
The scale of the movie. It looks so epic.
Oh,
it would really suck to not have that movie come out in theaters at some point.
Dude, the goosebumps you get from the music.
I'll go see it in theaters whenever it comes out, but it's still kind of a thing. The first time you see a movie, like I like seeing 1917 in a Dolby. That was just like
I might hold off. Mulan, if it comes on digital, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold off on it.
I don't know if I could wait.
I'm gonna respect like a lot of these movies. I'm gonna go see in the movie theater. If it comes out on digital, like Wonder Woman comes on digital, if Black Widow comes on digital, I'm going to.
Even Wonder Woman, I don't need to see in Dolby as much as Mulan. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Wonder Woman is the scale of Mulan.
Nah, but it is a big theater movie. Apparently.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I mean, all these Marvel DC movies are huge. But
huge, yeah. I'm dude, it's kind of crazy how like even movies, but like now it's video games too, dude, because people can't get their copies of video games. I mean, I don't know who still gets hard copies, but apparently there's a lot of people.
You don't deserve your games because you haven't gone with the goddamn program.
Yo, it's so many people are complaining on GameStop, like Facebook, like how can you not give me my game? Like,
GameStop is open.
Yeah, no, you can't go in. They have to bring it out to you.
Well, that's why I went today to go get that webcam from Best Buy, and they have it's the Best Buy by you. They have a table set up in one of the doorways.
And they gotta go get the shit for you, right?
Like a computer, so you can look up what's in stock and stuff like that. And they literally you tell them what you want to buy. You either buy it online or you can buy it before and do like a pickup in store. And you literally you're only allowed to go right up to the front door, and then they'll get what you want and bring it out.
Really?
Yeah, you can't get into Best Buy.
I thought it was a drive up, so I'm guessing you have to walk your ass up there. Like you said?
Maybe you could drive up, but if it's ready, but if not, you gotta walk right up.
So they had no webcams at all?
Robin?
They had no webcams at all?
No, that's what I said. I was like, you don't have any webcams? He was like, no, we could ship one to you, but he said no Best Buys in the area have any webcams.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to talk to their families, bro.
That's what I think. It's that, and plus with the schooling too.
Oh yeah, because you gotta
schooling being online.
Oh my god, because people's laptops suck with their camera.
and then all these people doing their business meetings from home and stuff like that. Everybody's getting webcams,
Yeah, like Megan has one, I think, in her laptop for work, but she covers it, so I guess they don't use it. But a lot of places do. My mom's. I mean, a lot of schools, like you said, are doing it too. So, so what do you think, man? This impact of this thing? Did you think it was going to be this big? Like, I mean, we were talking about it for the last two podcasts, And I believe that, like, we didn't think it was going to be this big, and it's canceling everything, man.
I think we thought it was going to be this big, but we didn't know what it meant. Like, I feel like we just didn't know, like, damn, this is like crazy. You think about what's going to happen when it happens, but actually being in it, like, all these stores that are closed and restaurants you can't go to, and just sitting at home.
It's crazy.
Man, it's struggle city.
I had to, like, correct somebody the other day because they were like, "Oh, this is Sandy." I'm like, "No, dude. Like, Sandy was like at least a hit, and then you were still able to do shit. Like this, you can't go nowhere, bro. Like
having the freedom to go wherever you want is so underrated.
Yo, dude, I'm gonna be outside every day of my life until when this thing is over.
That's what I was talking to Angel today. I was like, I need this to be over for the summer because I am going to be outside for the entire summer. I'm not sitting inside for shit because this is just. Oof. And the weather has been terrible too. We've had like 1 or 2 decent days, but
it's just been raining.
It's like you get one decent day and then like just overcast.
Oh my god, it's getting crazy. I mean, I hope we get better weather so we can at least walk outside. But like you said, it's just been really shitty. What I was gonna ask you, did you have a lot of people in New York, you know, right? New York is getting hammered right now, man. Like New York right now, their cases are, I don't even know. Do you know what they're up to, case wise in New York? It's like 40,000.
Yeah, I've been getting New Jersey updates, but
we're at 39, right? 39,000.
No. We are. I got it right here. As of today at 2:00, we had 18,696 cases.
Wow.
With 267 deaths.
Jesus, man.
And we had 2,000 new cases today.
It's people are getting tested, man. Like people are like, oh, remember in the beginning, people were like, oh, this is the flu. We're all gonna be fine. This is such a low minimum.
Like, oh, this is the swine flu killed. The swine flu had a whole year to kill people.
Yeah, and we knew numbers.
Not even a couple weeks in.
This is a new virus, and obviously it's murking people right now. Shit, man. Like, I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna put it on this podcast. Like, honestly, me and Megan are probably rescheduling our wedding, bro, because it's really difficult, man. Like, she's hurt, obviously, and this whole thing sucks, but we might be having a wedding next year. Because we do have options, but there's so many people rescheduling that there's nothing left for this year. So we might have to jump until next year, unless we want to have our wedding on a Wednesday.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, but we'll get a super. We'll be good. If it's a Wednesday, we might have to do it. But waiting until next year is crazy. But that might be a reality, man. But right now, like Megan had to tell the event planner, she kind of came out to us and was like, oh, we can't reschedule you till next year. After they told us the first time they could reschedule us, Megan was like, straight up, Chaz has a bunch of people coming out of the country, coming in from down, from away, and people are not going to want to travel. So I mean, this option might be a better option for us. We can't do.
I can't believe we weren't able to get our money back from that place because isn't
that crazy?
It's one thing if you were pushing it a couple months and you were still able to keep it on a Friday or whatever like that, but to push it back the whole year or whatever to have to keep it on a weekend, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I get it. You're a popular place, whatever, and you're booked through whenever you're booked through, but then you shouldn't be worried about losing a couple. I mean, I know it's gonna suck, but
they're bleeding right now. I
feel like
give you the option to leave.
It's messed up.
It's true. Like you said, they should honestly give us the option to cancel, and be like, we can't do this right now. Find another place, because, I mean, it would suck, but at least we have that out option, So now we're stuck, rescheduling, but if we have to reschedule, I want to do it next year because hopefully because this thing is not going to just go away for a while. People are going to be scared to travel. you know that's what's going to happen. This thing might clear, but people are going to be scared to travel. And this whole thing could start up again because one person sick got on a plane and give it to a bunch of people again and ring around the rosy. Here we go. It sucks, man. It really sucks. But, I mean, you know, like, thank God we're in this day and age that, like, we can talk to everybody on Facebook, email, Instagram, everything, and, you know, let people know that we were rescheduling. I mean, we didn't send out invitations yet. We were going to. It was supposed to be, like, this week.
Yeah, no.
And it's crazy. Now we got to reopen the invitations and put new things in there, and it's a lot of work, but, you know, it's not as bad as it could have been. That's what I try to tell Megan. Like, Megan's asking me why I'm so cool, calm, and collective, because one of us has to be.
We got no other choice.
I got no other choice, but, you know, I feel bad for Megan. I don't expect her to. I have to be the big man. I got to be strong about it and try to push through it. She doesn't have to. That's my job. So it sucks, man. It's like, you know, we're getting dealt a bad hand, but I told her, I was like, it could have been worse. We could have been 3 weeks out and this could have hit, you know?
Yeah.
That would have been real bad for people's wallets. Nope, thank God, you know, nobody booked any rooms or anything, no flights, because we haven't sent out the invitation, so that kind of saved our butts. But the thing the photographer place we haven't heard back from yet because they've been having been working. Our DJ's awesome. He's like, yeah, dude, I got you. Wherever you guys want to reschedule to, boom. You know, I forgot the other vendors we got. The flower, we're good because, you know, they haven't did anything for us there, so we can just tell them, oh, yeah, to do this thing. The suits, all I got to do is just go on Men's Warehouse and be like, oh, yeah, we're doing it for this dates now. But we're all going to probably have to get remeasured by that time again. So the girls, like Megan, like the thing is here's a big thing, is that Megan needs 2 months to get her dress fitted. Like, it takes 2 months to alterations and everything for dresses. So we would have been screwed. She can't get it fitted right now. She was supposed to get it fitted like this week. So it sucks. And I didn't even get my custom suit yet. Like, I had to wait. I was gonna wait till April to get it done. Obviously, we can't do it now. So yeah. It's a big craziness, to say the least. But how are you doing work though? Let's talk about something other than my life. What about you and work? Are you still working?
Work's good. Yeah, still working. Basically doing like basically like half days. So. Can't complain. Got a little easier. I don't have to go to people's houses and shit like that.
That's good. So you just straight from the car, or you gotta still walk?
No, I still walk, but we're only getting
let me turn off the mic from you.
Meters that are outside and stuff like that. So yeah, can't complain. I mean, it's funny. It's like at first I was like, oh, I don't, you know, why don't I get off like everybody else? But I think I'd go crazy.
Yeah, it's you know.
I'm happy I have to wake up every morning and go somewhere, because even when I get home at like 12:30, 12:45, and it's like, even just from them for the rest of the day, not being able to go do something is crazy.
It's crazy. But you know, if I didn't have Liam right now, I'd be going nuts, because I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna straight up honest. I would be sitting home smoking bud all day and just watching everything. And to this point right now, I probably would have burned through everything. I would have played all my video games. I would have been like, what am I doing with my life? Because you don't notice how many shows you could burn through in a day. It's crazy. With Netflix, doop. I've burned through. I'm up to season, I think, 7 of The Office, and I started it when we stopped working. So that was the 13th, right? The 13th. So 2 weeks, and I'm almost done with The Office. And I only get to watch a certain amount of times. You know, it's just crazy how, like, my time frame, because I can only watch things from like 7 to whenever Liam goes to sleep. That's why I binge The Office. So I'm doing that. How quick I'm doing that. Imagine me not having Liam and just sitting at my house.
Craziness. I started watching. I mean, it just came out, so it's not like there's a ton of episodes to watch. Dave.
Dave, what's that?
It's the Little Dicky.
Yeah. Oh, I want to watch that.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a series, right? On Netflix.
It's on Hulu.
Hulu. Okay.
Well, it's on FX.
Oh, I gotta watch it, because Little Dicky's so funny.
It comes on FX on Wednesdays, and then it's on Hulu on Thursday.
I definitely need to watch that.
It's really funny. I think he's got 5 episodes. I just watched the last episode last night. I think it's 5 episodes now. So yeah, it's good. It's good.
good.
Andrew Santino's in it, the comedian.
Yeah. Is he good? Is he like good in the show? Like they let him have his?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He plays his best friend that he lives with.
Oh my god.
He's like kind of financial guy or something like that, and he's basically supporting Lil Dicky because Lil Dicky's not really making any money or whatever.
So is this based on his real life? Loosely.
I mean, I'm guessing like loosely, but not really.
Okay.
It's kind of
exaggerated.
He got his two parents that like have you seen, did you listen to his album where he's got his parents that like all recorded with his parents or something like that?
Yeah.
People playing his parents remind you of his actual parents in real life, and then the basic cast is based around his best friend, his girlfriend, and this guy Gator who's his like now he's his hype man, but he meets him in the first episode and he's been part of the crew ever since. And yeah, it's just funny. It's funny. It's very like if you like been watching Little Dicky for a long time, it fits him to a T. It's like that's what Little Dicky's TV show would be.
Yeah, so that's good. I mean, they let him have his own range and stuff. I think shows are being more successful now because they're letting people just be themselves, especially comedians. Well, Joe Rogan,
like FX and stuff like that.
Well, Joe Rogan said it the other day. He said comedians are having the best time of their lives right now because they're getting all these specials. They're able to just do whatever they want. I consider Little Dicky like a what's that guy that used to do comedy rap and music back in the day? Weird Al? Yeah, Weird Al. Like that kind of guy. He's like a Weird Al. So he's a comedian / rapper. And he's just funny as hell. Did I ever tell you, like, we were at ADC, we met his producer there, and, like, he saw our sign, he took a picture, sent it to him, and Little Dicky reposted it on his Instagram. It was crazy. We had
I think he's a better artist than Weird Al. Stuff was all parodies. So I feel like artistry-wise, Little Dicky, he writes his own stuff and stuff like that, so it's all original, but
that's
good. It's a good show.
It's a good show. I'm gonna watch it.
Recommend it in this time of binging everything we can.
What else? What else you? So what are you like sad about? As in like sports wise, what are you sad that's gone right now? Because I mean UFC's not really gone right now, right? UFC's technically not gone.
Basically, all their events got canceled. That was the last event we were looking forward to. Everything else is canceled.
What about NFL? Do you think they're really going to try to come, or you think they're going to cancel the season?
No, I think NFL will be fine.
NBA. You heard where they're going to play, right? If they have to.
Yeah, they're going to centralize the everybody plays in one place.
It's going to be Bermuda or something like that, or the Bahamas.
Was it in the Bahamas?
Yeah, the Bahamas. That's where they're gonna play. They'll play their events in the Bahamas. Because if you think, dude, have you looked it up? Like none of the Caribbean islands really have anything. Like nothing's going on.
Well, it's because they're not getting tested.
True.
And they have lesser populations.
Yeah.
But there's definitely any place that's saying they're not getting this or not experiencing any cases. It's most likely because they're just not getting tested.
So what do you think about like these people? Do you see people out? Like I went to the park the other day. Like I didn't go to the park. I just drove because I took Liam for a drive. Like I didn't go out. I didn't get out the car or anything just to have him get him out. And we were just driving around and we drove through the park and people are walking together, talking together, playing basketball together. I'm just looking at these people like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I haven't seen too much. I know I went to the park. When did we go? Saturday. We drove to the park, and there was a lot of people there walking around.
It's crazy. People have no
a lot of people playing tennis, but yeah, man, I don't know. I was just there playing with Pokemon.
That's what Sean said he was doing too. He was just going around, driving around doing Pokemon. So what about food and stuff? Were you able to get like your food and all essentials you needed.
You know what was really funny is like that first weekend we were locked down. I went shopping, and it was like apocalypse shopping. Like there was nothing.
Exactly, it's facts. Yeah.
And then I don't know if it was either the next day or the day after that. I went there, everything fully was back in stock.
Wait, ShopRite, right?
Everybody was acting like it was the end of the world.
Yo, dude, it was.
2 days later, everything. Red meat was back. Because when I went that first, I think it was a Saturday or whatever, Sunday maybe.
Yeah.
The only meat there was like, there was one section that had like chicken breast, chicken quarters, and all this other stuff, chicken tenderloins or whatever.
Yeah. And
it was literally just one bay, and you were only allowed to take one package with you. And
yeah, they had a little sign there, right? They said, take one piece of meat.
We're not going to have like any meat or anything. And then I go back 2 days later, and everything is fully stocked.
Except for paper, right? Did you have paper?
Huh?
Did you have paper, toilet paper and shit?
Yeah.
Wow. I guess it's just Stop and Shop, man. Stop and Shop is like, it takes forever to restock on everything.
ShopRite didn't have it. We already had it at the house.
Oh, okay.
No, ShopRite. All ShopRite had was like this recycled toilet paper thing.
Rip your butthole open toilet paper.
Recycled paper or whatever it was. Yeah, no.
Wasn't opening day supposed to be today, by the way?
No, opening day was the 26th, I believe.
Damn, it's so sad. No baseball either, right? So were they? I thought they were planning on playing on empty stadiums.
They were, but shit got too crazy. The problem is not the fans; it's that when these teams travel, they travel with like 100 people. So
yeah, they'll spread that thing real quick.
There's no way to contain it. That's why they're going with basketball. Once they get everybody tested, they want to get them there and isolate them. And if you get eliminated, you can go home.
What do you think about the Rudy Gobert situation? Do you think that's going to kill the team's momentum, kill the team chemistry?
No, I don't think so.
He effed up big time, though.
Thing he did, but there's plenty of people doing stupid things. He
got a kid sick too, though.
He just wasn't using his head. But
how many people do you think he got sick, dude? How many people do you think he got sick? Like, he had to get like 20 people sick.
He probably got a couple people sick, but there's a lot of people doing that. And I mean, if you're not gonna, there's people that beat their wives and kill people in drunk driving accidents. If you're not gonna cast that guy off your team, then
yeah, that's true.
That
is true. Speaking of stuff that's bad that's happening, John Jones, man, just ruined his life again.
That guy, man, can't help it. I don't know.
He just.
It's just his personality.
I don't think I've ever seen a sports star hurt his career. Cormier is like, it's just I don't know. Cormier was like, I hate the guy, but like, when you have this much time to kill, this bad things happen.
Yeah, shooting a gun off for no reason.
Hold on, Ben. I gotta see what Liam's calling me. Give me 1 second. He's screaming. I gotta see. He sounds like he's driving Megan crazy. Give me 1 sec. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pause this. Cool. All right. Now we're back. Resuming. So, have you ever seen a career suicide like John Jones before?
No.
Or collapse. They better do a collapse episode.
I mean, freaking. Aaron Hernandez. That's about as career suicide as it gets.
Aaron Hernandez. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god. But I mean, like, John Jones is like literally doing it to himself. Like, my man, you can't stay away from the bottle of the drugs for like a couple of years. Like, I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing super good.
I don't know. I guess I don't know if it's addiction problems or just adrenaline. He can't, he's an adrenaline junkie or whatever it is. But shit happens.
You think it's over for him in the UFC?
No, because he's not gonna get suspended for this.
This was what, being drinking, but he shot a gun off, bro. Didn't he shoot some gun or something like that?
people shoot guns off in New Mexico all the fucking time.
Oh, he was in Mexico when this happened.
New Mexico.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where he lives?
I think he'll be fine. He was just in the news because he got arrested or whatever. Blah blah blah. He's not gonna get suspended for this. I don't believe so.
Yeah, he's. I feel bad for him, man. Like there's some demon in a bottle kind of Tony Stark kind of thing going on there.
Yeah, exactly.
It really is crazy. I mean, I guess if you're bored and you have all that money, you can't train. I mean, what is he doing out anyway? Like, it's coronavirus. What are you doing, bro?
It's Mexico. Finding a wide open space over there. I mean, I don't know where he got. I don't know if he was in Albuquerque or what, but I don't know, man. He's got a lot of stuff to figure out.
Did you watch the video at all? Like, did you see what he said to the cop and everything?
No.
Like I was watching the video and I was surprised that he didn't use his alter ego as a get out of jail free card, because a lot of people tend to do that. But I don't know. It's sad, man. It's just sad.
Yeah, I mean, he can't stay out of trouble. Eventually, he's going to catch up to him, and hopefully it's not too bad when it does. But he's not doing himself any favors.
What about So what do you think? What do you think is going to happen with the UFC, man? You think it's a wrap for a long time, or do you think they're going to try to do those single shows again?
2 months like everything else. Hopefully, everything's back by June-ish. I don't know, man. It's weird to talk about. I just want everything to go back to normal.
Isn't that weird? It's like
Easy.
it's like a video game. I really like. It's a movie. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Weeks.
It's been 2 weeks, and it feels like
an eternity. It feels like a month.
It feels like ever. March felt like. I feel like from mid-March to the end of March, which is today, right? Today the 31st. It's felt like forever. Like, I feel like March 13th, 14th, everything started 15th or whatever, started really shutting down.
Yeah.
It's just been like, it felt like the longest time since then. all the numbers and stuff that have been coming out every day, just inundated with coronavirus stuff.
How many? Oh. Yo, what do you feel about? I mean, what do you feel about all these people in Lakewood that just keep like having parties and doing dumb stuff?
Did you see that wedding? It was like 1,200 people.
Yeah, they're crazy, man. Like,
that was wild. That was like literally right after they said shut everything down. The next day,
dude. Respect to the religion and everything, but like,
it was a wedding.
But they don't get vaccinated apparently either. So I don't understand. Like, why would you put yourself in that kind of situation?
No idea.
Apparently, some lady that like is, part of that community came out and said, "Oh, this is a blessing. This coronavirus thing that happened." It's like, what the heck?
What is the community? What was it?
Jewish community.
Oh, were you Jewish?
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah, I guess the ones with the that wears the. They have the I guess Jewish, but like full Jews? Yeah, Hasidic I forgot, Hasidic Jews, that's what they're called. Dude, they busted up so many parties in Lakewood, but like people were like posting pictures of people like them in like Brooklyn. They're having stuff there too. It's just the cops can't be everywhere. You're risking yourself too. These cops, I feel bad for them. Like my brother, he had to. He's wearing gloves and a mask, but like these crackhead was like talking in his face and spitting on him. And it just was, it's crazy, man, for these cops. That's why I wanted to try to get him on the podcast today, but we'll try to get him later. But it's getting bad out there for them, even the nurses. I mean, look at Ryan. Didn't they move her to the bad floor now?
No, they made her floor the bad floor.
Oh my god!
She was on. I think she was on like the surgery. Jesus Christ! I think she was on like the. Surgery floor, I think it was, and but because they aren't having any no elective procedures, it's all only emergency surgeries and whatever. She was actually having really slow days, like she wasn't doing anything, and then all of a sudden they made her floor so like the COVID floor, and so I think she's treating. Last I checked, she had like 3 patients that had it.
Now, do they get tested every day to make sure that they don't got anything? How do they go about that?
don't think so.
She's scared, huh?
Just rolling the dice.
You think she's a little nervous?
Huh?
You think she's a little nervous?
Oh, I know she is. Yeah, she's just isolating herself and all that. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that's the job, and she's got to. I mean, she's doing good, so she's keeping herself, quarantined and has little contact with other people. So she's being responsible and she knows what she's doing. But
yeah,
it's I mean, it's gonna be crazy. This is her first month at this place, I think, maybe second month at this hospital. That she's
overwhelming,
at.
man.
Like, she just, she just graduated, or I don't know if she had the actual ceremony or if she's. She finished like all her classes, so she's like completely official now, and like it just happened in like January, I think, or something like that. And
they threw right into the fire, man. Right into the fire.
Freaking crazy, but
yeah, Tristan's girl's nurse in Brooklyn, so she's seeing all this craziness as well. Yeah, bro. She's Tristan. You got Tristan, Ryan, you have Aaron, you have Francesca, you got a bunch of people that I know. It's nuts, man. These first responders are doing so much, and then the one's getting sick right now. Yeah,
my cousin who's an EMT. I have two cousins that are EMTs. Both of them, I think, haven't had much contact with
the coronavirus.
Anybody who has it so far. So luckily they're avoiding that. But
you see how New York's turning into the division?
Huh?
New York is turning into the division. Like the tents going up everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Like that game hit it right on the the nail on the head. Like everything. Oh, let me switch. Dude, the where things are posted up, where they're posted up for testing and everything, it looks just like the division. It's insane. It's scary. It's really scary.
I'm sure they did their research to find out, how everything would look and what everything would look like if shit went down. So I'm sure the division did their research.
Yeah, I mean, Tom Clancy's a genius, so I guess obviously he knows some things. Let's end it off on something else. When do you think everything's gonna? When do you think this is gonna really clear up? Like all of this. When do you think this is official?
I'm really hoping May. But they're saying what the peak is gonna be like a week and a half.
But we're really gonna find out how many people are infected.
Yeah, that's gonna be
eye-opening.
The numbers are gonna be crazy. And then people are still going to be catching it after that. So I honestly, the earliest I see it is for me is like early June, maybe.
Yep.
I think that's if everything goes well, June.
Dude, I'm thinking for July. I'm thinking July, like end of July. That's what I'm honestly thinking, bro. Straight up. I'm being realistic. Like because people are not. The problem is they're getting to enough people to respect it. Hold on, let me switch to my camera real quick. They're getting enough people to respect it, but there's enough people not respecting anything at all, and it's so sad. Like I told you, I went to the park and like just seeing people still doing things and people out still doing things, people on the road still doing things, and it's like nothing's happening. But this cannot happen, people. Like you want the world to start spinning again, you got to respect it. Let me tell you something. When they bring the National Guard into New Jersey, it's gonna be a wrap. Ain't nobody gonna be going anywhere. That's when everybody's gonna start realizing reality check. Yep. And then Tristan knows about this stuff, bro. Tristan knows about it. He told me straight up. He's like, when the National Guard comes, it is a wrap, bro. Like it's not only us. Like the cops can only do so much, but the National Guard, those motherfuckers will fuck you up. Containment, bro. But
right here,
dude. I mean, this is what China had to do. China had to do the same thing.
Yep.
Everybody got locked down, bro. 5 weeks locked down. Like, what you think going to the store? We're having a luxury right now, going to the store and stuff. But like, look at it. Businesses are closing little by little, bro. Like, I'm good. We're not coming back in. Best Buy right now is just, Best Buy was in the hole. Right now, they're making good money. they're making super good money.
I feel like a lot of these, like ShopRite's got to be flush right now.
Stop and Shop, ShopRite, Wegmans, all these places.
All their stock like 5 times over.
Boom.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, man. You know, it's I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not Eddie Bravo or anything, but like, there has to be more to the story, man. Like, they had to know. They had to know something was going on, or this was some disease that they put out there because and backfired, or something. You know, something crazy had to go. Because there's no way there's some disease that just could wipe us out like this, or wipe out all the older people all over the world. Something must have went on, man. Like, you can't just a new disease can't just appear like that, can it? I mean, is that possible? Like this crazy?
All the other ones did. I think this is just the motherfucker of all motherfuckers.
It really is. But you know what? Like, I don't know if you heard in Joe Rogan's podcast like a couple of weeks ago. He was just like, I can't remember who he's talking to. How he's saying that the ice caps are melting, and a lot of diseases from back in the day were frozen in there.
Oh yeah.
And how like they're just spreading into the earth. So this might be a disease from back in the day and nobody knew about.
Well, if that's what's happening, then it's gonna be happening a lot more.
Yep, because it's getting warmer. But yeah, do you see the pollution? One good thing, the light pollution.
Yeah,
it's look up at the stars, bro. You can see the stars and everything right now.
It's insane.
It's a good thing for the, you know, you see animals. Have you seen videos of the animals just walking around? Like, oh shit, they ain't no humans. Let me go handle my business.
That's like one of the things like that's really crazy about this is you realize like how fast shit would correct. if
Crazy, right? You never played Last of Us, right?
I played a little bit, but not much. But
dude, do you see how like
this nature would swallow everything in like 50 years.
Yep. Look at all the.
You come back in 50 years. Where is everything?
Where's everything? Yep. It's like that Will Smith movie, I Am Legend.
Yeah. New York City, and like cities like New York City and like London and LA, maybe those places will hold out a little bit longer just because the density of how much shit there is, but everything else, like,
I forgot you've been around there. I've never been outside the country.
Suburbs and all that shit would be gone.
The green would just take over.
Yeah,
the green.
It would correct itself so fast.
Dude, did you see the picture of the cougar in Flemington or Forever? Well, I can't remember. Somewhere in New Jersey. We never had cougars before.
That's crazy.
Dude, things are migrating. They're like, oh, look, food.
What was it? I was actually thinking about this the other day. It reminded me of this book I read. It was a James Patterson book called Zoo. And basically what happens is like nature just, has enough of us polluting and all that kind of stuff. And so the animals, every animal basically develops this kind of pheromone. And they just become this like angry swarm. And these animals just start killing people. And by the end of the book, they figure out that the humans are causing it because of pollution and all that stuff, and the way to get it all to stop is just to stop. It's like stop polluting. Stop flying jets and driving cars and all this, power plants and all that kind of stuff.
I feel like there was a show. Wasn't there a show for it?
Huh?
Wasn't it the show called The Zoo too? They had a show for it.
Made a show out of it. Yeah. The show. Yeah. I like the book more. The show got a little weird, but
show got a little weird.
What happens at the end of the book? At the end of the book, it's they get everybody to shut down. Everybody shuts down for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then the animals lose that pheromone thing, so it goes away. And everybody's like, "Oh, good, it's all fixed." And everybody starts going right back to doing all the same shit, and it comes right back, and then it will start. So it was like I was like, "This is like the viral version of."
What's happening? Yeah, correcting the earth.
People are gonna go right back to. Are gonna try going right back to doing what we were doing. It's gonna peak again. It's probably gonna peak again in the fall.
You think so?
That's what seems to happen with these kinds of things.
Yeah, they come right back. I mean, we could have it worse, man. It could be Ebola.
Well, this is worse than Ebola, because at least with Ebola, you know who the fuck to stay away from.
True. That's true.
Somebody's bleeding out their ass and shitting all over the place.
Oh my god!
Alright, I'm staying away from that guy. He's fucking.
He's fucked up.
Fucking gray and sweating.
Yeah, this is a secret killer, man. I mean, for the older people, it sucks. I mean, this is why, like, I swear, man, like, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but, like, it's just weird, man. Like, they're just eliminating the older population. That's what it seems like it's doing. That's all it's doing, this virus. But I think at first, did you see what Donald Trump said? He said that New Jersey and New York did it to ourselves because we took too long. Yep. Man. Anyway.
Never his problem.
Nope. So what are you binge watching next? I think I'm gonna do Harry Potter. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Kate's been binging Harry Potter.
What are you guys watching it on?
I don't know. It's hard to keep watching TV.
Isn't it hard? It's like, let me just go look outside for a second.
If I didn't have video games, I'd be losing my shit right now.
Yeah, video game sales are going up too.
What happened?
So video game sales are going up, crazy.
I've been watching Rick and Morty over again.
Oh yeah, you gotta finish that shit.
We were binging Lost. We have to get back on Lost. We slacked off a little bit.
I got.
Let's see what other shows come out.
I got this complete collection of Harry Potter, but I don't know what I did with it. I had to look for it somewhere. I could binge that shit.
You get the wand. You gotta get the wand collection out.
The wand collection out. Start playing. Yeah. I never noticed this scene before. All right. Well, I might actually watch Hateful Eight tonight. I'm looking at Django and Hateful Eight right now, right here on my wall. So, might have to
that's right. I watched I shared it on Facebook. It was nobody liked it or commented.
Sadness.
5 movies that you could watch over and over.
Yeah.
And won't not get sick of. And I had Inglourious Bastards and Django on there.
Oh yeah, all day.
I feel like his recent run right up until Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like Inglourious Bastards, Django, and The Hateful Eight. I could watch those 3 movies all day, every day.
Oh yeah.
Those 3 movies, and then his first 2, Pulp Fiction and
the
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs. Oh yeah, Reservoir Dogs I could watch over and over again.
Those movies are so good.
His middle shit was kind of, That's alright.
Kill Bill for me, just I like it. It's
the first one I could watch.
Huh?
The first one I could watch over and over again. The second one was stupid to me.
Jackie Brown I've never seen. You gotta watch that one.
Yes, there you go. Don't you have that list? Where's that list of the poster you had of movies you have to watch?
Yeah, I have it somewhere.
You guys should just do that. Conquer that shit.
You're right.
Dude, as soon as we're able to go anywhere, we should all go to we should all go down the shore.
I've been watching a bunch of movies. I saw Jojo Rabbit. Jojo Rabbit's really good.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
I saw The Invisible Man. Did you see that yet?
No, I gotta watch that too. I have it on Plex.
It's crazy. I watched The Hunt. The Hunt was fun. It's nothing right home about. It was just a fun movie to watch. What else have we watched recently? Oh, we rewatched the John Wick trilogy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually have only 2 and 3. I don't have 1 for some odd reason.
That's terrible.
Back to the Future?
No.
You should watch that.
No.
Well, I'm finishing The Office right now. As of right now,
I probably watched Indiana Jones for the first time.
Oh, really? That's my favorite movie. I love that shit. Indy.
I gotta watch the other 2, but I've watched the first one finally.
You need to watch that Steven Spielberg movie.
I was surprised. I always thought it wouldn't hold up for me.
Yeah.
But Indiana Jones holds up.
Indiana Jones really holds up. Except for the last one with Shia LaBeouf. That was kind of stupid.
Well, that one, I wasn't even considering.
Don't even watch that one. I mean, you can watch it. It's on Netflix, I think. What's that movie with Steven Spielberg? He just made a couple years ago. Man, I can't remember what it was called.
Bridge of Spies?
No, it was a movie about kids finding aliens. Oh, what the heck is it called?
Super 8?
Huh?
Not Super 8. No,
Super 8. Super 8. Super 8.
Super 8 is JJ, wasn't it?
I thought it was both of them.
Maybe.
But I'm gonna binge. I'm binging The Office right now, and then after The Office, I'm going to catch up on Supernatural, and then after that, yeah, I think I'm gonna beat Red Dead. That's my goal, to beat Red Dead, because I still haven't beat it yet.
Quarantine goals.
All right. Well, man, nice talking to you. We are done with this podcast today. Let's talk in the next couple of days about stuff that we're not depressed about.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to do a happier podcast.
Yes, we do. I'm gonna title this MOFO show. What number is this? 37, 38, 37, 38, 37, 38. Whatever number. Sad podcast.
Sad podcast.
All right.
The sad album.
The sad album.
It could be 37.
I'm gonna watch Atlanta. That's what I gotta watch. I gotta write that down.
Yeah, Atlanta. I always heard that was good.
It's a good movie. You should, a good show. You should binge it, man. You binge it. It's quick. It's 20-minute episodes. Quick.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, see you later.
Adios.
Peace.